In the early 1400s, long before the European age of exploration, a fleet of colossal ships set sail from the shores of China. These were not the small caravels of later European explorers, but massive treasure ships, the likes of which the world had never seen. Some over 400 feet long, with 9 masts, towering decks, and room for hundreds of men. At the helm of this mighty fleet was Zheng He, a towering figure himself, a Muslim eunuch who had risen from slavery to become one of the greatest admirals in history. Zheng He, born Ma He, was captured by Ming forces as a child and was castrated before being sent to the imperial court. His traumatic early life did not prevent him from exhibiting remarkable aptitude and loyalty, earning the favor of the Yongle Emperor. Despite his eunuch status, Zheng He displayed an indomitable spirit and keen intellect. He quickly mastered the arts of navigation and diplomacy, skills that would later serve him well. Under the emperor's command, Zheng He was chosen to lead a series of naval expeditions to project Chinese power and expand trade into far-flung regions. The first voyage set sail in 1405 with a fleet of over 300 ships. As the Armada navigated through the South China Sea, the Indian Ocean, and beyond, they encountered civilizations and cultures that were both awe-inspiring and mysterious. During these voyages, Zheng He's fleet established trade routes, exchanged diplomatic missions, and brought back exotic goods like ivory, spices, and precious stones. At times, they resorted to combat, showcasing the impressive might of China's maritime technology. In the city of Calicut on the Indian subcontinent, they formed alliances, while in the Kingdom of Malacca, they secured trading rights. Zheng He's treasure ships, or baochuan, were an engineering marvel. Their size and construction were unparalleled, featuring watertight bulkheads and enhanced stability. The sight of these floating fortresses on the horizon struck wonder and sometimes fear into the hearts of those who saw them. Beyond the wealth and power, these expeditions increased China's prestige in the known world. However, internal politics and the financial burdens of maintaining such a grand fleet led to the eventual halt of these voyages. Despite this, Zheng He's legacy endured, his name becoming a symbol of exploration and cultural exchange in the annals of history. Upon his return from his final voyage in 1433, Zheng He passed away, possibly at sea, leaving behind a legacy that hinted at what the world might have looked like had China remained a global naval power. Born in 1371 in Yunnan province, Zheng He faced a harsh beginning when he was captured by Ming forces as a child and castrated, a fate shared by many young boys taken into the service of the imperial court. However, Zheng He did not let this brutal start define him. Displaying remarkable intelligence, courage, and loyalty, he distinguished himself among his peers and soon became a trusted confidant of the Yongle Emperor. Ascending the throne in 1402, the Yongle Emperor had grand visions for China, dreaming of the country as the center of a vast maritime network and asserting its dominance across the oceans. To fulfill this ambitious vision, he needed someone with exceptional capabilities. He found that person in Zheng He. The emperor entrusted Zheng He with a mission unlike any the world had seen, to command a series of voyages across the known world. Zheng He accepted this mission with the same determination and resilience that had carried him through his early years. His fleet, sometimes referred to as the Treasure Fleet, was a marvel of nautical engineering, consisting of massive ships laden with goods and treasures intended for trade, tribute, and diplomacy. From 1405 to 1433, Zheng He led 7 epic voyages, traveling as far as the east coast of Africa, the Arabian Peninsula, and Southeast Asia. These expeditions were not merely for trade. They also aimed to project Chinese power and influence, leaving a lasting impression on the regions visited, and establishing a network of tributary states. Despite the challenges of navigating uncharted waters, dealing with unfamiliar cultures, and confronting hostile forces, Zheng He's missions were largely successful. He and his crew brought back exotic treasures, spices, and animals, captivating the Chinese court and populace. More importantly, these voyages demonstrated China's vast maritime capabilities and its reach as a world power. Through his tireless efforts and unwavering loyalty, Zheng He became a symbol of China's golden era of exploration and diplomacy, leaving behind a legacy that would be remembered for centuries to come.